I want to finish this, so like I'm gonna finish it. Is that kind of crazy to say? Before I do that, I'm just gonna do some pregame doodles because oh my goodness, I feel like I just can't, if that makes sense. Um, I'll probably talk about it more later, but for now, I'm just gonna doodle because, um, but it's been a while. I can't wait to be back because oh my goodness, I miss streaming. It's so fun sometimes. Of course, a little bit awkward, but that's because I'm still learning how to talk and stuff. I say as if I don't know English. I'm just awkward. That's all it is. Like genuinely. Anywho's, let's just do a quick doodle. Get myself into the mindset of drawing because it's been a little bit. This is alright. I think the eyes are a little scary right now, actually. But that's okay. Bum, 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 bum. I might want to actually change the liner color at this part. Point. At this point. This is a reminder to anyone who can't draw curly hair. It just, if you're sketching, just squiggle it out. It doesn't matter. Maybe when you're actually properly drawing, but how many people got the time for that? Well, actually, traditional artists. That's a little bit of a mark can't solve though. Yahoo. Okay, we should be good. Ooh, wait, I should do this instead, and then should do something like that instead. I think that might be a good idea. And then maybe I should. There we go. That way others can see it better. And it's cute. I think that's cute. Oh no. And then I flip it and it's suddenly really, really ugly again. I should probably pull out a reference for this character, but honestly, who's got the time for that? Not me. Especially not the energy. Yeah, I don't dislike that. She's pretty cute. By the way, this is like pre-game warm-ups. You know how it is before I actually do what I'm supposed to do. Thank you, Amina. Amina, is that how you pronounce it? It's been a lifetime since I streamed. At least that's what it feels like. I think that's an okay. Maybe I should do a little bit warmer of a color. That would be better. Yeah, that is better. All right, I like that. She's looking cute. Usually I do a way better job with the hair, but this is just doodles. And when it comes to doodles, you don't want to actually pay attention to how good it looks, because if you do that, you're going to start making it into an actual drawing. And come on, no one wants to actually draw nowadays. You just want to be silly. And that's how I got into this mess where I was just trying to be fun and stuff. Now I have to actually finish it. I don't want to. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's been like a month since I last drew. Like that specific drawing. So now that I feel like I have to finish it because it just looks too good to not be finished, I'm dying. That's all you need to know. I'm dying, and I gotta somehow fix my mess that I made. And let's let's increase this size here. Thank you. And you can honestly, if you just like put your mind to it, you can actually like draw any style you ever wanted to draw. Like I got to this point because I just drew like not every day, but I drew a lot. And I watched a lot of anime and I played a lot of games and I got inspired and then that became into yeah, that became a style of some kind and then all that. Her chest should not be that big. but not that it's a problem with it. It's just this character doesn't have a larger chest like that. Um, this is a cute little thing. All right, let me just gonna have a little pin like this. Cute. Okay. Okay, I like that. I think that's cute. All right. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Bum, bum, bum. Should I do more doodles? I think more doodles sounds like a better idea. Besides, this is what I'm supposed to work on, but like I said before, it's been like a whole month. Thank you, thank you. I have like such bad like procrastination. I said I was gonna work on something and then I got busy and then I was like, ooh, another day when I'm feeling more energized, and then that became the day after, and here I am a month later, I still haven't finished this drawing. Ah, I don't want to finish it. I'm just really bad with like actually sitting down and doing stuff. Not that I dislike it, it's just been forever. Oh, I love Hamilton. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of Hamilton. I struggle with like the second act, but I know the first act by heart. Aren't they celebrating like their 10-year anniversary? Honestly, it's so cool. I would love to watch the show live. Oh, oh, everyone knows about Hatsune Miku Thomas Jefferson or Hatsune Miku Binder. It's like a staple. I wasn't like in the community when that was trending, but I know about it, and that's honestly all I need to do. Thank you again, Amina. It took a couple of years. Honestly, I think I'm approaching 9 years of drawing, which makes me sound really old, but I've been drawing since I was a kid. So, okay, let's do a quick color of this. Really quick color. Here's an awesome super duper cool tip. Literally, selection tool, however much color you want, and then make a color that you like. I'm gonna do a brownish tone. I like that skin tone. I think it might have to be a little bit deeper, actually. A little bit. There we go. I like that tone. That's a good tone. And what I like to do is erase around the edge. You don't have to like if you have like proper line art, I recommend like an actual like eraser made for line art. But this is literally a sketch. Thank you, Goobus. Yeah, this is a really quick doodle. The main part is gonna probably happen in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna be so honest. Unless I distract myself some more and draw other stuff instead of what I'm supposed to be drawing, which is always an option. All right, just doing a quick doodle. Usually I do the selection tool too here, but it's too broken up at the lines to do that. All right, I like this. We can do this. Select that. Make her skin warmer, and then select areas. Oh, that's too similar to the line art color. Hold on. A little darker. Could be too red, but if I use the airbrush modestly, we should be okay. Cute. Okay, I like that. And let's use the selection tool for this part right here. Oh, no, not that part. Not that part. There we go. And I don't want to see that. Maybe we should keep going with that. Yeah, that's cute. And ooh, I can do a red lip here. That'd be awesome, I think. Ooh, that's too light. Down here. I don't like how that looks on her there. Maybe whatever color I did for the blush would work best actually as a red lip. It's like her perfect red. There we go. Yeah, that's way better. And then we'll follow along the edge like this. And when's my birthday? It's in December. I'm a December girly, which people always ask me about how that conflicts with Christmas, but I'm fortunate enough to not have to worry about that. Ooh. I gave her kind of a smoky eye, I remember. Let's do a darker. There we go. I like that. That's cute. I think this character's design is supposed to be based off like the Flapper Girl era. Oh my goodness, her eyes. Okay, it's a little bit large, but I can make this work. Hold on a second. So sorry. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. Bum, bum, bum. And let's do this. I really should have thought about this before I placed it there. Okay, that's better. We are all good here. Okay. I gave her like brown eyes. These brown, yes. Perfect. That's like the exact shade. I usually draw her with markers, so it's kind of interesting doing this. Let's do a black eye. Okay. It's not necessarily meant to be. Actually, I don't like that. I thought I would like that more, but I just don't, which is a shame. I'll just put it back. Nothing a little bit of undo can't solve. Kind of like it on one eye, but not the other. I really should have just thought about that before I actually colored it all. Oh wells. And let's do this. I think I gave her a dark brown hair. Something like that. Something like this. Let's get her eyebrows too. It's just meant to be a quick doodle. I know I say that like a million times, just for anyone who doesn't know already. Oh my goodness, antivirus protection. I don't need you. Glad it doesn't pop up in the corner of my screen, but it's really annoying. There we go. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. That really didn't change anything. All right. There we go. And she is so cute. Yeah. Let me just doing this so I don't have to actually do the line art. I think I might have a brush for this somewhere, but I think it's honestly just better if I go in by hand. Cute. It's like a whole blanket. You know that one Pokemon is Altaria? I have no idea. But it's giving me those vibes here. And then we'll go to this under area of the dress. Do a pretty green color, something that stands out nice. I think her regular dress is a different shade of green actually, which I should be able to mimic without a problem. Ideally. What's going on? Okay, we good. Sometimes I feel like this computer's older than me, but I know it's not. It's just me being crazy. I think I like that green better. What are we thinking? The lighter or the darker green? I'm gonna go for the darker for now, and I can always change it if I don't like it. Alright. I just realized I didn't properly shade her all the way. Right here. Quick one right there. Alright. I think that's my doodle. Yeah, the dark green I think looks way better. I think that's the doodle. Alright. And that means I have to get to the actual one. I'm gonna remember I have this and try draw on this file later, just for the fun of it. It's called delusion. Once you've achieved enough of that, you can draw anything without any problems. I guess it's also called practice, but that's not as fun. So, hold on, she's gonna be scary for a quick second. All right, there we go. Here, we're gonna put some here. Quick lightness here. That's not how I draw. That part at least. That looks weird. Let's not do that. I changed my mind on that. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna add anything else to the skin. Maybe a quick shadow just to like make it pop a little more in some areas, but otherwise I'm pretty content with this. Just do that instead. Yeah, I prefer that. Yeah, that's way better. Alright. And we'll do that here. We'll draw a shadow there under the eyes. Narrow her face a little bit. Get that to pop out a teeny bit more. And okay. That's not bad. I'm gonna have to quickly do doodles. Don't mind me making a file. Doodles. What day is today? 7/25/25. Ugh. We're so far in the month. I don't think that's fair. Alright. Time for the actual assignment of this. Okay. I stalled for like 20 minutes. Let's see if I can actually draw. And by draw, I mean color because it's already drawn. I just need to color it. And coloring isn't hard by any means. I love coloring. I'm just like, ick. It's been a month. This was supposed to be a Pride icon, and I did another one I really really like, but I got busy because I work and stuff. So, my God, goodness. If anyone else wants to finish this for me, be my guest. Kill me now, please, 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 please. Okay. Now to stop crying and actually do my work. For starters, what's going on here? Pants. I don't think that's how pants work, but that's how I had the design originally. So I'm just gonna roll with it and hope it looks good. This design is over a year old, so if it looks bad, that's why. I would say don't hold me at fault, but do. I was the one who did this design, and I don't know how I feel about it anymore. Like I said, it has been a while. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, you could like hit this button up here in Clip Studio, and it takes away the lines, and it's cool. I like it. Anywho's, there's a reference I want to make here, but I feel like only like 1% of people's gonna understand it, so I'm not gonna make it. Okay. And you can do this, and then this. I'm gonna get my pencil. Oh, something I love and a good rendered piece. And I can do that top area in a quick second, probably. By the way, always experiment with different like brushes when it comes to actual blending. Once I discovered this Painterly blend, I think I found it when I was doing like a blood drawing or something like that, like a drawing with blood in it. Yeah, no, it's a wonderful. I love it. It's so nice. And like yeah, it looks kind of smudgy, but imagination, y'all, imagination. Just pretend it's not, and the problem doesn't exist. That's how I made it in the year 2025. Which, guys, please don't listen to me. Never just ignore your problems because that's how problems become worse. Thank you. Anywho's, back to what I was doing. I'm gonna use Painterly Blend here. My favorite brush on here, honestly. Do you guys see this? Was no one gonna mention this? This little line that I missed. Oh my goodness, why do I sound congested? I promise I'm not sick anymore. I was for a teensy bit, but now I'm good. I kind of hate how when I draw it, I can kind of see the outline of like the skin tone. I think that's the skin tone. I can't tell honestly, and that kind of bothers me. All right. Now I gotta go up here, and I think I had a bow saved. Like I drew the bow here. I did. And Clip Studio, please. Okay. I know Clip Studio is probably not the problem. It's probably just the computer. This thing's a little slow. But I think if I just... Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and color the lines. Should I bother making like the other Pride icons? Like it's not Pride month anymore. Oh, sorry gang. I didn't mean to knock you around a little. What happened to my comment section? That's weird. Hey, it's just been a bit. I can't see anything. And that concerns me a teensy bit, but it's okay because, the show must go on, I guess? I don't know. I think I had a bow saved in here somewhere. That's not a bow, that's hair. That's a bow. Which means what I gotta do here is. Oh, there it is! Oh! Oh, wait. What in the world are you? Okay. I kinda like. Actually, I lied. I don't like the white bow. I'm gonna change it to blue like it's supposed to be. And here's how we do it. It's gonna be super, super awesome. Watch this. Convert to drawing color. I didn't even need that. Okay, clip suit. That's a weird feature. Not colorize. Convert to drawing color. No, brightness to opacity. Tonal correction. There we go. Yeah. Okay. No, wait, because it's white, so the tonal correction is gonna work. I think what I'm gonna have to do then is color match. I'm gonna cover my screen real quick just in case. Yeah, no, okay, that's not it. I could have sworn there was really easy. Maybe it's gradient map. Um, no, pick the darkest color. This down here. I feel like that's not the darkest color. Am I crazy? I think I might be crazy. I see nothing's happening here. I'm gonna put that as that. And then I'm gonna go here. Click a darker one. You know what? That is the closest I'm gonna get. And all I have to do is quickly fix it up again. It looks the same on the camera, which, well, not the same, but you guys know how it is. It's close enough, and I think that's what matters more. We can do this, and then I'll use the Painterly blend. I should probably change the size of it. Like this. There we go. I like that. Some people are so silly, but you can't help but adore them for it. I say that because I just got a message, but is there. I can't figure out what's going on here. Whatever's going on there, I don't like it anymore. So we're gonna go with that. The more I look, the worse it gets. Not that it's bad per se, it's just more work for me. So here's what I'm gonna do. Um, this, invert, hide. I probably could have hit a different button. It's okay. So what I'm gonna do here, because I need to actually see the colors I'm laying down. Did I do the? Yes, I did do the horns. And I just realized I never properly erased the line art. Of course I didn't. Why would I ever do that? That'd be so silly, wouldn't it? Ugh. Although I do admit this drawing isn't terrible. I like it. And this is one of the few arts of this character I actually have, which is why I am finishing it. However, that doesn't mean I can't complain about doing it. Because why? I would say, why did I make this character's design so complicated? But it's not that complicated. It's like 5 colors. Well, more than 5 colors, but you get the idea. Y'all get the idea, the vision, the reason why I'm complaining. And if you're artists too, you probably also understand that once you do a work in progress, sometimes a work in progress stays in progress for a reason. Usually because it's ugly, but this one's just because I got busy. And also, do you see these lines that are blurry? I don't know why those are blurry. I want to sharpen them, but also I don't care enough. So I am not going to sharpen them. Because if you don't care about something, there's no point in dealing with it. Although now that I see it, it annoys me more that this area is just a little bit blurry. Oh my goodness. Maybe what I should do is just go over it with, like, the color. Or just the line art. Which one's the horns? This is the horns. So I should erase some of the hair. Does that look better? Oh my goodness, why did I never go back for this? This is ridiculous. This makes me angry. Ugh, okay. Here's what one can do if things don't work out. My personal favorite thing to do is to scream, but it is like pretty late, in the night, and I have a family like that needs to sleep. So while I would love to scream right now, I can't. Anyways, let me teach you guys a cool like little art trick I know, which is turn this all blue. Ugly, I know, but I think the idea is you take one, you fill out all the gaps, and then two, you get the color and you make it darker, and then you shade it like that, and then when you're done, you like call it gradient map. I think that's what it is. Gradient map it. I did it earlier, and it seems like a pretty cool tactic, I think. However, I'm tired. My brain does not work. Not at this time of the day. And by day, I mean night, because it's nighttime. I'm gonna have to go back on that. I see a little heat advisory in the corner of my screen, which would have been great today if I knew about it, because I was in way too many layers for this heat. Like, way too many layers. It's just because the world's getting hotter. I know that's how climate change works, but I could also just be crazy. And crazy is honestly a very likely scenario, considering me. But I don't know. I can never know, honestly. Maybe I should. No, actually, this is fine. This is fine the way it is. This isn't, though. What is this? What is that? Ah! Kill me. What is this? Oh, I wanted to do the other way. Other way. There we go. Okay, that's way better. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. I just realized that I had alpha lock off, I think. Maybe I just turned it off. I can't remember. My memory has gotten so bad. Okay. Okay, I like this. This looks good. I like this. Nothing went wrong at all in the process of making this. And I think that's more important than anything else. Yeah, okay, we good. Now that's what I like to do is go in for the details and literally just add individual hair strands. I know a lot of people say don't do this, but I like doing it because it gives like a little extra to the drawing. Ooh, I want this to follow the way the hair moves though. I think this method really works when you're using like a lot of browns on the character because it kind of forces you to actually look at the colors you're using. All right, that's good, I think. And before I do the, actually, I think hide the highlights and then left the regular hair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two colors. Hopefully the gradient map picked this up. If not, kill me. I think that's a pretty good solution. Standard. Make this standard. This is a dark brown. What is the problem? Okay, there we go. That's the problem. Okay. Okay. Can I wait? Uh, man, thanks.